I'm gonna go like, all right, we can start the video as soon as someone says something funny, and then we'll just all sit in silence for like 15 seconds, and then I'll start.
I don't think that's that
Okay.
funny.
What do you mean?
Okay, we can start there.
Okay.
Hi, Nova. Do you want to introduce your character, or do you want me to introduce my character? What's going on here?
We're just gonna. Well, hold on. Let Amy do like the whole introducing the video thing.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Amy, why are you even here? Amy, what are you doing? You're not even recording.
What? Hi. Hi. Can we start over?
Oh, but that was funny. We have a good energy going.
No, I think you completely frazzled Amy.
Yeah, no. There's a difference between like having energy and just completely catching us off guard.
Okay. Oh yeah, wait, Amy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm the commentator.
Am I not yapping enough? Okay, fair enough.
No. All right. Yeah. So, I think we can start as soon as someone says something funny.
Yeah, listen, Amy, the whole sitting in silence bit—that's just gonna be bad for retention. Like everyone's just gonna be confused.
How about 5 seconds instead of 15 seconds? Can we compromise there?
let's just go ahead. We can. I think that the humor of meta humor works for humor.
Okay.
So this works. Okay. So that was our introduction.
We're just gonna start now?
Yeah, we already started.
I'm getting a headache listening to you too.
Hi everyone, welcome to Dice Throne Homebrew's Gay Edition for the final time. This is our 5th episode.
The last time we'll be gay.
Yes. Yeah, we will all
gay
become
is banned after this.
We will all become straight.
Yeah.
Next Monday.
I'm gonna get Ilya and Kel a board of 6 straights next.
Nice. So this is our last episode for Dice Throne Pride Collection, and to celebrate that, I am not playing. I'm sitting here in the corner, watching and probably making some witty remarks that nobody will appreciate whatsoever. So, yeah, today we've got Derek, who hasn't actually played yet, versus Nova, who you've already seen. Nova, do you want to introduce yourself again?
Hi, my name's Nova. I'm still not interesting. Moving on.
Cool. Can you introduce your hero?
Okay, so this is Harry Dubois. Boys, whatever. He's from Disco Elysium. Technically, knowing his name is a spoiler, but shush, it's not a huge spoiler. You should play Disco Elysium. It's good. Anyway, so I kind of went crazy with this design idea. This is my first Complexity 6, and I should not be allowed to ever make a Complexity 6 again, I think. So, basically how Harry works is you play an RPG character in Dice Throne. What that means is that every turn you'll increase one of your 4 stats: intellect, psyche, physique, or motoric. What this accomplishes is 2 different things. One, several of your abilities on your board will either require you to meet a certain criteria or interact with the stats being at a certain number. So, for example, the base attack adds either your psyche or your physique to the damage total. That's a simple example here. The other thing is that Harry has a lot of cards, 44 cards to be exact. That's like 11 more than the base amount in a Dice Throne deck. The reason why is because there is a total of 24 skill cards. They're basically passive abilities that Harry can activate or basically enable by making a skill check. The skill check is just rolling a die, adding your particular whatever relevant attribute or one of these 4 skill points here. And if you meet the total on the card, you get it. If you don't, you discard it. So it's kind of a bit of a risk because, while you can guarantee it with your stats sometimes it is down left to the roll. So each of the 4 stats kind of leads to a different gameplay type. Intellect being one of a bit of a undefendable damage and like stats effect manipulation and just overall like a little bit of a control aspect. Psyche is all defense. You become a very defensive character that your defense ability gets much stronger the more psyche you have, and all the abilities are about kind of outlasting your opponent. Physique is your straight damage ability. Physique just allows you to make more attacks, hit harder, hit more consistent attacks, etc. And Motorics is all about your economy. You have card manipulation, CP gain, card gain, all of that fun stuff. So I can kind of just pick and choose how I want to build Harry over the course of the game, and kind of roll with that. Harry has two stats effects outside of all the skill stuff I just mentioned. There are thoughts. What these do is I'm able to draw cards under specific conditions. I can either draw one, draw two, or do something called internalizing. What internalizing is you just get to choose a skill card from the deck of your choice and put it directly into your hand. You can't pick any card. You can just pick only skill cards, but it gives you a bit of control over how your build's going in the game. And then lastly, there's Pale, which you put it on somebody, and the next time they would really have any kind of numbered stat, it is reduced by 2. Yeah, I know that's a big word salad. It'll make more sense to play throughout the game, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Would you believe his character is more complicated?
I don't think my character is more complicated.
I disagree.
Wow,
My character is Ilya and Kel. They are also a fun complexity 6. So if you like complicated games, play this one. If you don't, then leave, I guess.
Bye.
Sorry, we have other heroes. You can play Bridget.
Yeah.
But
viewer retention goes.
we love Bridget. So, Ilya and Kel's main gimmick is acquiring dice. So, to explain what acquiring dice is, first we have to talk about swapping. During her turn, or their turn, right? Because there's 2 of them plural. We love that. They're going to be choosing one, or they're going to start on Ilya, and then during their upkeep, due to the swap ability, they'll swap between Ilya and Kel every single turn during their upkeeps. So first turn will be Ilya, second turn will be Kel, etc., etc., etc. Now, acquiring a dice. Right, and as you can see, they have slightly different dice anatomies here. And when I acquire a dice, I'll be able to acquire tier 1, 2, or 3 dice, and sometimes particular dice. But what happens is I take the corresponding die, and I will give it to the inactive mage. So if I'm Ilya, I will give, and I'm trying to get a fire chakram, I'll give the fire chakram to Kel. And then Kel will have to permanently lose one of her dice to make room for the new one. And as you can see, all over Ilya and Kel's board, they have abilities to acquire die. See, this acquires tier 1, this acquires tier 2, this acquires a tier 3. They can also acquire more die by spending Tethered, which is one of their unique status effects. Alongside a more fundamental Blasting Staff and Cursive Rod, which we'll just cover these when we get there. They're pretty straightforward. And Tethered just gives you a bit of economy and dice. So as you see with these dice, they have multiple symbols on some of their faces. Fire Chakram has double reds, Flame Quake has like triple reds, and Dimensional Key is just all over the place. And Ilya and Kel can use those dice in order to activate abilities and generate symbols that would normally be out of reach. So as you can see here, with a Fire Chakram and a lot of red, I can actually activate my Embrace Flames, which costs 6 red to activate. So that's essentially the core conceit of the character. We're going to have the ability to build up our mages here, and activate some extremely powerful abilities. So with that, I think we can reasonably get started.
Okay, so touche. I think my explanation took longer, so you might have a point with the whole Harry being more complicated. I don't know. Anyway,
I think it depends on your idea of complexity. I think Ilya and Kel has more stuff going on, but I think Harry is more difficult to play well. Like you play a few games with Ilya and Kel, you kind of figure it out.
No, I'm kidding. I like to think I play Harry all right.
Was this your starting hand, or did you just?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
looks like
fine.
Harry
Someone
Bois is going first.
Okay.
This is the
So
fun
during
part
my
I get to
upkeep
see.
phase, I get to increase 2 of my stats by 1. How good is your defense? Just quick question.
It's garbage right now.
Bad.
Okay, cool.
Now.
Not gonna worry about
It gets better.
Not gonna worry about increasing intellect. Then I'm not really gonna benefit off of it.
I see you instantly click the physique button. I wonder why. You
That's
should
a
be
surprise
scared.
tool that'll help us later.
You want to
So
walk us
with
through your
physique,
thoughts here?
yeah, with physique, starting out, what I'm really gonna want is either the straights or the base attack. And failing that, that's actually really all physique is good at. Physique has the least amount of options because it's just unga bunga damage. There's not a lot of strategy to physique. It's just I smash. um, let's see. I did not play a skill card during the main phase. I usually could play one per main phase, but I didn't play any because I didn't have any I wanted to play right now. You can play one skill card for free, and then every other skill card past that costs CP to play. So I forgot to explain that during my explanation. Let's roll these ones again. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's small straight at the very least. Let me see if I can get the large straight. This I did not. Okay, small straight, turn 3.
You also have Hobocop, but that ability is mostly for undefendable access. You don't really need undefendable right now. As
Or just
previously
generally
mentioned,
intellect.
Ilian Kell's. Yeah, as previously mentioned,
Yeah.
Ilian Kell's defense is really bad right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so with this, I could do 6 damage, and then I choose whatever my highest attribute is. I get the ability because I'm tied in 2 of them. I could choose to either gain a thought or add 3 damage. Consider your defense is bad right now. I think I'm just gonna go for throat, 9 damage.
9 damage. All right, let's see how much you can deal. Okay, I take 8.
All right. During my main phase 2, I'm going to attempt a skill, pain threshold. So as you see, there's a difficulty and an attribute tied underneath the name. I basically have to roll a die, add my physique, and meet or beat 3. So basically, as long as I don't roll a 1, this will be very easy. Higher difficulty skills are going to be more powerful. This one's not particularly that strong, but I just want to do it for fun.
Classic.
You gotta be. That's so unfortunate.
Dunk
Oh
dog.
my god! Easiest skill of the game, but I fail it. I'm so sad. Anyway,
Just
I
like
guess
me when
that's-
I try to pick up the heroic necktie at the start of the game and die.
yeah,
Okay,
What?
is that your turn?
that was a certified Disco Elysium reference for those not in the know. Anyway,
Am I the only one here who hasn't played Disco Elysium?
well, there's only
Apparently.
3 of us, so it's not like you're in a room full of 8 people. And
Yeah.
we're the other ones. That's not that weird. But anyway, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that was the February party. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Hey, huh. Go figure. So immediately, I do have access to Shared Heart and a Blasting Staff at the same time. That is a more aggressive play, but I kind of don't I'm not really scared of Harry's scaling. Maybe I should be, and maybe I should also be scared of his defense. But his defense, it scales over time. I'm really not scared of it at all at the moment. So really, Split Soul is actually quite tempting at the moment. So I think what I do here is actually I'm going to roll everything except for 1 red and 1 blue. Trying to go for a Split Soul. Oh, that's bad.
Ilya and Kel come on. It can happen.
Alright. And now I'm just going to roll off everything but my reds. What?
Oh no!
Oh my
Ilya
god.
and Kel.
That is an Ilian Kelwith.
Woo!
Holy. That's the first time that's happened to me. That is so
Like-
improbable. Like
Yeah,
I
that's,
am
like, nearly
shocked. Like that was a
Yeah,
1 in
your roll
8
objectives
on that
aren't
last
difficult.
one, and I had to also have a whip in the first place because I just probably would have taken almost whatever, right? I would have just locked in like whatever. Okay.
So now that you've whiffed, are you worried about the scaling some more now?
We'll see. I kind of. Yeah, now I am scared. Not of your scaling, just the fact that you can kill me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Will that be your turn?
I believe so.
I'm gonna do something real quick. Actually, no, I can't do it. Amy, you'll need to do this for me. Harry actually has 6 dice. He doesn't roll all 6 dice, but some abilities will grant him the ability to roll an extra die. Could you do that for me
Yeah.
real quick? Just
Yeah.
put 1 over there.
This is
I-
mine. I'll keep it safe for you.
I'm not cheating. I promise I'm not cheating. He actually does do that. That's how I like load
Yeah,
up the
Nova
mod.
has to.
you'll
Nova
see
has
it's 6
to.
dice.
Nova has to amend that to mention that he's not cheating after the one time he did try to roll 6 dice against me.
All right, I'm gonna up my physique and probably psyche again.
Okay.
I'm just feeling fancy. All right, I am gonna go ahead and do a skill check for endurance. This is actually impossible to fail, so I don't really have to roll it, but I'm gonna roll it anyway for the sake of it. And I will leave it over here. Endurance is also not a particularly strong skill, but again, I just want to have a skill for the fun of it. Anyway, I start my offensive phase. Well, that's Hobocop, but not good for me. I usually can't roll Hobocop to save my life most of the time, so like, this is actually so sad that I've rolled it twice now. I'm just like, I have to throw it away, but I'm not going for intellect right now. I could try to pivot to intellect, but I don't know about that. Okay, this is kind of something, I think. Alright, that's going to be large trait or small trait. Large trait's probably going to be better for me. No, unless I want that thought. Do I want that thought? I probably do want that thought. Alright, I'm going to do small trait, roll 3.
Okay, I'm going to play Helping Hand.
Oh, you're so mean.
And
Are you trying to make me whiff early?
I believe I should target your 4.
Okay.
As expected.
I.
You saw it like flying through the air.
I'm putting my hands up. I did not cheat that die. We all watched it get rolled, right?
Yep.
I mean, technically, I
Okay,
saw you stop rolling it at the time in which its velocity was just going
Shut up.
horizontally while 4 is showing, but like, I let it slide.
I'm so good at tabletop
This
sim.
is why-
I
this
am
is why we
the
don't-
creator of tabletop sim.
This is why we don't play. Holy shit, you're transphobic.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Huh?
that's a long story.
Okay.
But yeah, this is
We don't
why we
have
don't
time
do
for that.
competitive games on TTS.
Well, you could just
Okay,
use
well,
another
anyway.
randomizer system instead.
Yeah. If
Also,
you want me to
technically,
re-roll
it is
that, I
random
will.
if you just press R once. Then it actually is completely random because it actually just randomizes its position.
Well, if I could re-roll it, if you guys want, or if not.
No, go ahead.
No.
That
Okay,
was random.
I'm gonna do white. I'm gonna do white morning because I only get 10 damage off of my large street. I could get 9 damage off of it, but I'm instead gonna take the 6 damage and gain thought.
Okay.
Because Psyche is one of my tied highest stats. 6 damage to you.
All right. Okay, that's good. I take 5, and I'm gonna get 2 tethered. I guess. Sure.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. So let's go ahead and swap. I do love moving around this nonsense. Gain a combo point and draw. Okay. So here, I think I'm just going to start rolling. Huh, go figure. Sure did wish I had any sort of upgrade here, but we can see how Ilya and Kel function on the back foot. I think I reroll these 2, and I can potentially get my belated blasting staff here. Yeah, I'm going to lock in Shared Heart.
Alright, go ahead.
I shall
Nothing
gain
about that.
3 tethered, and I'm going
It's
to
really
gain
hard
blasting
to
staff.
mod against you. I don't know how I would ever make you actually reroll any abilities.
Don't
I
worry, just
guess-
internalize all of them like I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how much
Alright.
damage am I taking?
0.
I'm not taking damage. Cool.
We're very pacifistic today. Let's go ahead and play Fire Chakram. So I will acquire a Fire Chakram, giving Ilya one of these bad boys, and I will roll 5. And I'll get 1 combat point back. All right. And I will end my turn. Pass it back to you.
All right. Gain a CP, draw a card, gonna increase my stats. I should technically do increasing the stats first.
That's a game loss.
Whoops. That's a game lost.
Good
Let's
game.
see.
Straight
Good
to the whiff.
game.
What am I thinking? I'm definitely gonna increase physique again. Again, surprise tool that will help us later. And by help us later, I mean now. I might start to. I might start putting some stock into psyche. Just kidding. I haven't changed anything. I was thinking about it, but no. All right, I'm going to try logic. It's a 3 difficulty. I don't have any intellect, but I'm feeling lucky. What can I say?
Yo.
I'm feeling lucky. So that will meet it. I gain logic. Let's roll my abilities. Dang, that's so close to a large shade. That's so unfortunate. I think I'm going to actually just activate Unsolvable Case turn 1. Any response? All right. I will activate my thought ability with it, which is that if I activate an offensive ability with just 1 roll attempt, I draw 2. And then I'm going to be doing 3 plus my physique for 6. I guess I could also use Psyche, but it doesn't really matter. I draw 2.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll 5 dice and see what happens.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to get 1 life, and then I'm going to take 6.
You took. Oh, yeah.
But Derek, how are you going to come back
Preventing-
from an 18 health deficit?
I'll try my best.
All
I'm
right.
also just
That will
going to go ahead and upgrade Ilya because I feel like it.
All right. I end my turn.
Cool.
I have so far not been scratched.
Listen,
I
I'm
kind of feel
working on
silly
it.
for putting so many points into Psyche. I didn't realize this character was going to be so slow.
You swap girlfriends before the income phase. It's a game loss.
I was literally in the process of it.
Mid girlfriend swap.
Like,
Yes.
is there a game loss if I draw my card before I gain my combat point, or vice versa?
I already told you I'm a toxic judge.
Like, what's the ruling there? Like, I'm curious.
There is no ruling.
Oh, okay, but you can make one up if you want to disqualify me.
Yeah, I can make one up. Yeah.
Yeah, and technically I can't do anything about it. Like, you can bring it up for the judges, but I've already been kicked out of the premises. You know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of that symbol.
The rule is that if you both get a game loss, they cancel each other out.
Okay, so
You're welcome. Okay. I mean, I could technically just reroll this, but there's a 1 in 3 chance that it will give me only 1 red instead of 2. And there's also a 1 in 3 chance it'll be better. And a 1 in 3 chance that it's a neutral. So I'm gonna reroll these 2 and see what happens. That's a lot of red.
so much red.
Okay.
You could just with a split soul just punch me in the mouth if you really wanted to.
It could, technically, but like even with
One
all
additional
this,
damage.
yeah. Like this does 10 damage and gives me a tier 1, but this does 9 damage and gives a curse of rot. Huh. I think
Let's
it's
go gambling.
worthwhile to just roll this. Yeah. Oh, okay. That was a 4. Okay, I'm gonna lock in Embrace Planes for 10 damage. Any response?
All right. No response. Go ahead.
It's undefendable.
So what's oh shoot? What's Curse of Rot do? Oh man.
Every time you draw a card, you take a damage.
Oh, I draw a lot of cards. That's very unfortunate.
Yep.
All right. I will just take 10.
Yeah, that's what I was going for in the first place, was to put Split Soul on you early. Instead, that didn't happen. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And you go ahead.
All right. I'm going to let's see.
You have to roll during upkeep and see if this corrosive rot falls off. At 5 or 6, it blows up for 2. Otherwise, it stays.
It stays. That's unfortunate. I actually did kind of want it to blow up. Let's see. I'm gonna increase physique again. Let's see. I'm gonna put a point into Motorix.
Oh, that's good.
Then
You get
I
more card
draw, take a damage, gain the CP. I'm not so brave. I have something I want to do, but I'm not brave enough for it. Let's just go for a roll. Alright. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll chase that. That sounds good to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Large straight, turn 2.
Go ahead.
You sound annoyed. 11 damage.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll for my defense. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reds and 2 blues. So I heal for 1 and I take 11.
And
And I'm going to gain a blasting staff. Yippee.
Alright. That'll be my turn.
Okay, my
I
go.
like how we both decided to go really high damage. Like, this should be like a more complicated technical battle, but we've both decided to just like kill each
Damage
other.
is
the
complicated
strategy here.
and technical.
It can be. Not in my case. I'm just swinging. I'm just swinging big numbers. Calling it a day.
Okay. Alright. Let's sell. Remember to breathe. Burning Embrace.
Oh no.
What? What are you worried about?
No,
I'm
nothing.
worried.
What's the last card I sell here?
What could you possibly need that much CP for?
I guess I also sell my Blast Sphere. Okay. And let's move to the
What do
offensive
you
roll
have left?
phase.
Well, you know, if I had a nickel for every hero in the set that had an 8 CP card, I'd have 2 nickels.
Let's go
Oh
gambling.
no. Let's go gambling.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm just going to lock this in. Dimensional Key.
So what does this do?
So Derek gains a tier 3 die and adds it to his roll phase and sets it to any value. And draws a card.
So what, you just get an extra die, or do you have to swap out one of your dice?
Swaps out a die. But it's
Okay.
also like a free dice mod. Because the die gets set to a 6.
Okay, I'm going to lock
Alright,
in Fatal Harmony. Any response?
So what will that do to my face?
It would deal 9 undefendable damage, inflict Curse of Rot, give me a tier 1 die, and I'll gain 2 tethered.
That's not the worst. I can deal with that. I didn't know you would have so much undefendable. Well, actually, it's just because you stupid blasting runs. Yeah.
Well, you
I allow
upgraded
it.
your defense, so...
Yeah, you know what? Counterplay, I guess.
So she started blasting.
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Wait a second. Internalize a skill. I don't want you to internalize skills. I don't know what that is, but I'm scared. Alright, so that is 9 undefendable, and a Curse of Rot. And I
But
gain
for
2
those of you,
tethered.
Derek spent the blasting staff he already had to make the attack undefendable, gets another one from the ability, and spends that one to add 3 damage.
Yeah.
Amy's our color commentator.
Red, blue, green, fuchsia.
Exactly, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. And now I will spend my 3 tethered to acquire a tier 1 die. And I'm going to pick up a... Come on, tethered, get in there. So,
The deck builder
First I
part of
draw
my
a
brain
card.
sees his character and goes like burr.
and then I will acquire a... Let's grab another Fire Chakram. Okay. Your turn, Harry.
Okay, the name's Nova, but
Sorry.
No, it's Harry for
Then
the rest of
increase-
this game, sorry.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
increase physique and motorix by 1 and roll 2 dice from my stupid things I have here. Neither of them
Yay,
blow
they
up. This is
stay.
actually really sad. So I draw 1 card, immediately take 2 damage. This sucks.
You should play triple up.
You may notice one of the...
Did you get your money?
What?
Did you get your money?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You may notice one of the downsides, Harry, is that because so many of my cards are skills, I don't have as easy access to something like what status effects, which would be very handy right here.
Perhaps.
Let's see. All right, I am going to activate Half Light. It is a 7, so I have to hit at least a 2 with this because I can add my physique to this. Okay, I get Half Light. I permanently add 2 damage to all of my defendable attacks. So if it's undefendable, no damage increase, but otherwise, I start to punch you. I'm also going to spend a CP and attempt hand-eye coordination. I just barely make it, but I do have it. So now, during my turn, I can discard cards to throw them at you, basically.
All right.
I caught myself in my own wording. I was like, wait, did I mean that multiple times or once per turn? No, actually, past me. I already counted for that. Good to know.
And by
Oh,
I
wait,
think
I forgot to gain another tier 1 die
from what?
Okay, well, go ahead.
from Fatal Harmony.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be another fire chakram.
What?
You really like those fire chakras.
Yeah.
They're fun.
I actually
Again,
think I wrote the wording on this card, so you can blame me for that.
Thank you.
Yup. No problem.
I probably just want to go for face right now. With this much damage, I think... Again, I've really chosen the Unga Bunga strategy. That's already a small straight, so I think I could just chase the 5 here. Ahem, chase the 5 here. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go for White Morning.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 9, and then I add my Half Light, which is gonna be 11 damage.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna heal 2 and take 11.
All right. That will be my turn. Your turn.
Okay. Let's go ahead and
I chose not to
swappity
discard a
swappity.
card because for those at home, I chose not to discard a card with hand-eye coordination because I forgot.
I forgot.
Okay. Oh, jeez. You see, I need more combat points, but I like the cards in my hand.
Yeah, I wonder where all your combat points went. I can't possibly imagine what happened to your combat points.
Damn, yeah, I
Dear
wonder where.
my.
Wonder where they all went. All right. Well, I think it's kind of funny. I'm gonna sell Pride.
That's homophobic.
I'm gonna play
That's
triple up. All right. Let's play. Hey, Kel, I found a rock.
Did
a rock?
Ilya find the rock? Nope.
It's a rock, and Kel says that's a nice, cool rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sell these for 2 combat points. Shit. Do I sell like?
Even if the promo card is if you don't roll a 6, you didn't actually find the rock.
It was just a mundane rock.
Yeah, it was an all right rock.
Yeah, it's like, okay, cool.
Look at snail.
All right. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad.
I will say, based on our previous attempts at recording, I'm really happy to see Ilya and Kel getting the shit beat out of them.
Yeah, and like there were slight nerfs, but it actually didn't really matter that much.
Yeah, we did slight nerfs, but none of them have affected this game.
Yep.
I've chosen the I don't understand what you're doing with this board, so I'm just gonna kill you before you have a chance to do what you want to do. Kind of like a scared caveman. Uh oh.
Ultimate, any response?
Twice as wild.
Okay, good luck.
All right. How do I shift this? How many rolls were you at, by the way?
I'm at my
It
last
was
roll.
your last roll, right? So I will probably give you something, but I just don't want to give you.
You have to
bolts.
give me
I
Fatal
should-
Harmony.
I have to. I'm physically forced to.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Because
I
you
guess
can't
I'll
change
just
more
give you
than
the-
three of my two of my dice, and I already have the 3 greens, right?
I'm just gonna do that. Screw you.
Cool. I'll activate Fatal Harmony then. I'm gonna get 2 tethered. I'm gonna acquire a Jade into Kel. Okay. And I will deal 6 damage with a Curse of Rot.
I'm already at max. You can't do
Disrespect.
anything to me. All right. So I take 6. I actually get to roll my defense. Holy cow! So I roll 4 dice. I roll basically 1 plus whatever my psych is. All right. That's gonna be actually no damage prevention. That's so unlucky. I do get to at least internalize the skill, but then I just take the 6 to face.
Yep.
So let me internalize here. I'm just gonna start thinking really hard. Give me a second. I'm gonna draw this one. How do I just draw it out of my search pile again? I don't
Just
remember.
drag it out.
I guess I can just drag it. Just don't look. Don't look.
You're supposed to show me these cards. Otherwise, you just take whatever card you want. It's anarchy.
Okay, I took a skill. Happy? There.
Yeah, I gotta know what the... Whatever.
I feel like Nova's.
It literally says reveal it right here.
Yeah, I revealed to prove it was a skill. That's the point. Is prove I'm not just like drawing my like. Not
No,
this
I have
one,
to. If
whatever,
I
you know?
reveal it, you don't just get to flash it at me. And that's not what revealing means.
Derek is losing it.
Anyway, I
What do
take 2 damage because of Curse of Rot. Because this qualifies as drawing.
That's
a
not
card.
drawing a card. That's putting a card in your hand.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Thank you,
go
Amy.
ahead.
Lucky you.
Yay. Anyway, I roll my 2 Curse of Rots. Both of them blow up. I take 4 damage, but then I have no more Curse of Rot.
Till the next
Do I
time.
have that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can actually draw cards. I'm going to put a point in Motorix and go to max on Physique. The highest you can go in any stat is 6. So I am as physically built as I possibly could be. I'm strong.
Income.
And I'm going to play Electrochemistry.
It's
Income.
fine. It's fine.
I
The
end.
penalty for getting income is to not get income.
Also a game.
Thank you, Amy.
Also, yeah, and also you lose.
Also a game.
Well, you also don't get income.
Anyway, I'm going to roll. I already got it. So anyway, Electrochemistry. I literally can't fail this. I'm just rolling it because I have to. All right. Met.
Yay.
I'm also going to pay 1 CP and play Shivers. I do succeed it. Cool. I have almost all my physique skills, if you can't tell. There's 6 of each kind of skill, or each attribute, and yeah, I have 4 of them, so cool. This is gonna get less fun for you, I think.
I'm just gonna kill you next turn.
You're gonna do 18 damage to me this turn in 1 turn?
I'm not saying anything.
He's not saying anything. What do I want to go for? So I think theoretical, obviously, maximum damage is going to be my large straight. Yeah, actually, I think that's just what I go for. I've not actually done a proper full physique build like this I have before. That's partially why I find this so funny. Because I've never just been like unga bunga before. I've had like builds where like one of my secondary stats was physique, but I don't think I've ever just like hard focused physique. But I drew a lot of physique skills in my starting hand. I was like, well, I guess I know what I got to do now. This didn't give me anything. Luckily, I have more rolls.
This is Nova's 4th roll because of electrochemistry.
Okay, go ahead.
Is
13
that I think it's
Oh, 15?
So
yeah,
that's
no.
yeah.
Wait.
Gonna be 12 damage, and I draw a card from this.
Yep.
So 12 incoming damage, but with my half light is 14 damage instead. And I draw a card. Yippee. Okay, 14 incoming.
All right. Looks like I am dead.
Wow.
Game.
Good game. Were you actually confident you could kill me next turn? How confident were you about that?
I was not confident I was going to kill you next turn, no.
Okay, you were just.
But yeah,
Yeah,
my plan was revolving around playing Earthquake and trying to do like a huge Earthquake turn here. And I needed to get my ultimate so I can actually prevent you from winning the game the next turn, because I was pretty confident that you were able to.
But I stopped the ultimate. Yippee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
so I
I
need
held
to make
that
you have
twice
it.
in a while all game.
But yeah, like let's say I actually played like theoretically if I had another Ilya turn I played Earthquake, I could have done +7 damage here on top of a Embrace Flames that could have actually killed you if I managed to land that. And like if I did like
had
an
no dice
Embrace Flames
spots.
this turn and then like threatened Arcane Relay on Cal, that would have done you in. Right? It was
Yeah,
missing that first
so-
turn that really hurt me. But yeah, it was
Yeah,
if it wasn't for that whiff, it was closer than it looked, but yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. This game,
That whiff
it
was-
seems your
that
character
whiff was
really
really
hard to
unlucky.
whiff with, so it's actually sad that you whiffed.
It was actually astonishing that I whiffed. That was incredibly improbable.
Yeah, I've never seen Ilya kill whiff before, and I've probably seen like a dozen games of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I have
that's-
seen them whiff, but it usually requires the opponent actually doing something to them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just got sat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
You're
bra
just,
moment,
you're just
but like,
standing there menacingly.
yeah. But I think that decently well showcased Ilya and Kel, and I'm also glad that it showed them losing
Yeah,
because yeah, you
Um,
definitely saw that you were in danger.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
damage was
Yeah.
the damage was getting there.
Yeah.
I don't think I got to show the full variety of Harry, but it kind of takes a couple playthroughs to get
Don't
that.
think it's
or at least
possible to
look
do
into
that
all
in a
the
game?
cards.
Yeah, yeah.
He has like 4
got
play
to see
styles.
you got to see the aggressive build here. You can kind of see like at this point his basic attack is what 9, 10, 11, which is like actually it's 11, 12, 13. So that's like the real like high end payoff here for the offensive build. But yeah, I've played a lot of Harry as well. There's more defensive economy based builds where you kind of sift through your deck, generate value from playing skills, and then you
Yeah.
pivot into these more physique, motorics based payoffs to close the game out.
Amy
during
loved
all-
intellect and spamming Hobocop. Like, just
Oh,
like Amy's
love
favorite thing.
I love Hobocop so much. It's like it's just the value. I can't resist.
Yeah, but I never rolled it once. Well,
Getting
I did
to-
roll it, but I just never went with
yeah,
it because it never helped.
Getting to hard chase a skill even if it's risky and then grab it back from your discard pile. Wow. Anyways,
All right. I hope you all enjoyed
Yeah,
watching,
good game.
and I will not see you in the next episode of Dice Stone Pride Collection because there won't be any. Bye forever.
oh, bye forever. We might see Derek again in the
next
future.
year.
So
Question.
I mean, I'll see
Yeah.
Derek again in the future. I don't know what you're all talking about.
I will. Unfortunately, I will see Derek in the future. But I mean, on in terms of like Dice Stone gameplay, we may see Derek in the future. We may not. Such
Okay.
is life.
We shall.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.